Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to be doing the September love check-in mid-month for Leo. Let's get your messages out from the oracles, angel oracles. We have honeymoon. Enjoy bliss of holiday time together and new love. Alright, Leo, what's going on? New love. Now you may resonate with both or neither of them. That's fine. We're going to pull out your animal spirits and see what kind of animal spirit energies may or may not be helping you this week, assisting you, walking with you. Again, these may resonate with you and they may not, and that's fine too. Crow. Beautiful. Highest card in the deck for magic, symbol of magic, magical occurrences, air energy, of course. Beautiful energy. And the bat, also air energy. Bat talks about clearing out the darkness just before the dawn. Let's just take a quick look at both of these. When we talk about the crow is one of those auspicious animals representative of the occult, magic, esotericism, all those type of things and belief systems. It's a spiritually strong card, right? Very, very creative. The crow usually harkens times when messages come in, creative messages come in. Be watchful, right? The crow comes in to remind us to be watchful, to look out for supernatural occurrences, the gift of seeing the things that are unseen in this world, all right? Having the mind's eye present or focused on the past, present, and the future, right? So the crow talks about energy that, potential energy that can be tapped when the mind is clear, right? So it's just generally, the crow is a really special animal spirit that comes in and lets you know that this is a very magical time in your life, right? So now is the time to keep your eyes open, to be watchful for things. This is a time where people receive epiphanies, inspiration. There may be unusual occurrences happening, like chance meetings that then turn into something really great. Things that will be considered coincidental, but that somehow seem to be very faded. Messages that could be coming in. Spiritual awakenings that could be happening as well. Okay, so it's a really auspicious animal spirit and it's fairly specific. So then we go to the bat. Now the bat is completely different in a way also, but the bat talks about the dawning of a new day is about to come. So the bat again is also another animal spirit that brings with it a sort of message, right? A message of, let's take a moment to clear out all the remnants of the old before the new comes in. The bats come out at nighttime, right? They fly at night. They fly by the light of the moon. Excuse me. So they see things that we don't normally see things that are only able to be seen at nighttime. This is a very special skill that the bat has, right? A trait of its abilities. And so this ability to see in areas that we normally would not see or that the light of day would normally not expose. So again, it's talking about just kind of like clearing out any old areas of trauma, any old areas of negativity, any lingering sort of bones in the closet, if you know what I mean, skeletons in the closet, things like that. Clearing those minor or few little blockages or obstacles that may still be lingering in the darkness before you are about to enter a new period or a new stage of your life, right? A stage that brings with it a lot of clarity, a lot of honesty, and a lot of understanding. And so the bat is really, really beautiful. Also reminds me sometimes of the Chariot card, in the sense that the Chariot is preparing for a journey. And so there's a lot of things that need to be done in preparation. And sometimes one of those or some of those things that need to be done is just to tie off loose ends on any kind of old situations or feelings that may be lingering and that may hamper your progression on this new journey. All right, so there we have it, the two animal spirits. Let's get right into your spread, Leo. See what you may or may not be dealing with. Now, this is the mid-September love check-in. So this is just to give you an idea of what the vibes are, what the energies are around you and your lover or your significant other, whether you're together with them or not. It's just kind of like a mood checkup, all right? So let's see. If you want to check out the actual forecast for the month, you can go ahead to the monthly love reading, which will be linked in the top of the description. Ace of Swords is who your person is resonating with. It's the card that your person is resonating with. How they are identifying themselves right now. You're identifying with Three of Swords. Your person sees you as the Empress, and you're seeing them as Temperance. Wow, Temperance has been coming out a lot this mid-September love check-in for quite a few of the readings. Of course, that's Sagittarius energy. Then we have King of Swords. Is how your person sees the relationship. And you see the relationship as a Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. So bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Pentacles. One of my favorite queens, really. Why? Because this queen has come from nothing. Everything that she's built up, she has built up on her own. Okay, the queen understands the need for nurturing an idea. You can see how she looks at the pentacle there, almost as if it's a baby or her child, something she loves. She speaks to the love that you have to put into a particular task in order to manifest it properly. All right, I moved the cards up a little bit. Let's get right into it. We have here how you guys see yourselves, how you and your partners see yourselves respectively. And so your partner's identifying with Ace of Swords right now. It's quite interesting because it seems to indicate that your partner is really going through a metamorphosis right now. There's a lot of fresh, new ideas coming in, but an Ace of Swords can also indicate it can indicate information or communication or news that comes in that can kind of serve as a vindication sometimes, and the springboard to something new, right? The springboard to a new idea of how to live, or a new idea at work, a new way of thinking of things. So your person is really at the cusp or on the cusp of maybe perhaps a new stage in their life. A stage in their life where things maybe go more in their favor than they have been previous. Could certainly be crow energy coming in the sense that they may be awakening to a magical side in themselves. Because Ace of Swords talks about a beginning, a change, or a new level or stage in how we think and how we order our lives, the systems of thought that we believe in, our mentality, right? Now you are identifying with Three of Swords, and that's quite interesting because you're feeling quite hurt right now, Leo, or at least I want to say whether either you're hurt or perhaps you're anticipating being hurt. It could be that you are still. Some of you, if this resonates with you, it could be that this is in fact a new lover coming in, and you're still kind of resonating with the remnants of an old relationship, right? A relationship that probably did end with some kind of pain, or that ended badly, that ended with distrust and bad communication. It's essentially a heart that's been broken, right? But this, I don't believe, is associated with this new person or this new love. I think this is bad energy in the sense that there's some old remnants still lingering from old relationships that you're holding on to. This person is resonating with Ace of Swords, but they could also be resonating with Ace of Swords in the sense that they are a whole new type of person that you are in love with. They may be have a very different mentality to the type of person you may have been used to dealing with, Leo. Now, how does the person see you and how do you see them? They see you as Empress. Beautiful. They think you're gorgeous, Leo. They think you're absolutely gorgeous. They think you are refined, beautiful, cultivated. They see you as the perfect sort of mate. And although my readings are not gender specific, I would say in this scenario, they see you as the perfect embodiment of the feminine. Can I get that out? The perfect embodiment of the feminine principle, in the sense that even if you're a boy or a girl, it doesn't matter, Leo, you are presenting with a very nurturing personality to them. And they love that. You know, it's a beautiful thing to see someone as the Empress is beautiful. Now, of course, you see them as Temperance. And so, interesting again that this person, I think, really does represent something different for you than what you're used to. You may be seeing them as Temperance because they are more understanding. They may be showing you a lot more patience. They may be showing you a new way of life, right? And in a sense, for you to see them as Temperance, I think that you maybe feel or understand or hope, let's say, that they understand where you're at right now. Temperance is, in a sense, they're showing you a lot of understanding and compassion. I think this is a really beautiful connection. I think this is a connection for some of you Leos. You have a connection out there with someone who is going to be a different kind of lover for you. I think you see that. And I think for those of you who are resonating with this message, you understand that that Three of Swords is a lingering sort of leftover from an unhealthy relationship. And I think you, wise Leo, you understand not to bring this into this relationship, but your person may need to indeed show a little temperance to be able to help you through this right now. How do they see the relationship? And how do you see the relationship? They see it as a King of Swords and you as a Knight of Pentacles. So oftentimes it's how they see the relationship or how they see their part in the relationship. And so they're bringing to the table a King of Swords. I think they're bringing some clarity to your life. They see this relationship and their part in this relationship as, I think, as someone who can bring some perhaps order to your life. Some honesty, right? Because the King of Swords is a very sort of noble king. He's a high moral standard, right? So, I think that he's this person, I keep saying he because it's King of Swords is how they see themselves in a relationship, but they're bringing to the relationship a sense of positive discipline, in a sense that they're healthy for you. They're not allowing you or anyone else to get away with nonsense, but this is all in a very healthy way, in a very mature way. Can also be that they see a need to be your protector in a way, because the King of Swords is a very protective king as well. It's also the king that sets the rules and metes out the punishments, right? So this could be very nurturing and protective in a lot of ways. And I think that your person may be seeing that this is exactly what you may need right now, that this is a positive thing. I definitely want to say that your person, Leo, is the dominant one in this relationship to a certain degree. All right. Now, this is not to say that you're not in charge, Leo, but this is just to say that this person who you're with has got a real sense, a real sense of, they have a really strong demeanor, a powerful demeanor, a no-nonsense demeanor. They're not going to take any bullshit. And they want a strong relationship. They want a relationship with you that's based on honesty and communication. You see yourself or the relationship as a Knight of Pentacles. So it's a vehicle towards an opportunity. I think that you feel like what you're bringing to the table is perhaps an understanding of the practicalities in life. You may be bringing certain financial opportunities to the table. You may have a higher financial status than your person, all right? And that's fine too. Just because they resonate with King of Swords in the relationship is not to say that they have more abundance. This is the energy, right? The Knight of Pentacles talks about bringing in an opportunity, working towards an opportunity, bringing in the concept of hard work and commitment, right? And so I think that this is something that you're bringing. So this is a new love. This is a very complimentary love. If you, Leo, if you're resonating with this reading and you are the one with a higher level of status or abundance, and it may have bit you in the ass before, meaning I almost wonder if this past relationship that is resonating with Three of Swords that you're still lingering with to a certain degree, if you weren't kind of the money bags or you weren't kind of the person who had the money and maybe you were taking advantage of that, I don't foresee that in this relationship. Because even if that is the same dynamic here, this person is resonating with a lot more honesty. They're resonating with a lot more clarity and a lot more dignity than what you would have experienced in this relationship here. And so what you both bring to the table is still very, very complimentary and very good for each other. All right? So this is just a mid-month love check-in, right? And it's interesting, Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck because that lets you know that there is an undercurrent here of wanting to maintain stability and abundance that you've worked for. The Queen of Pentacles has worked for everything that she has. And I think that part of your hesitance, if this is how you're resonating with this reading, especially with what I'm saying was the cause of this Three of Swords, it could very well be that a lot of your anxiety may be coming into this new love connection is your desire or need to maintain the stability that you worked for. You don't want to go back to another period where that is being possibly threatened because of a relationship. These can be things that you talk about. This individual, by the way, Leo, is someone who is best to talk with. They're swords. They're resonating with a lot of air energy, a lot of swords energy. So this is the type of individual that you want to have a conversation with. You want to get your cards on the table. You want to be as honest as you can with them. Even to the point of explaining why you may be having anxieties, maybe to talk to them about the relationships you were in the past and how they may have affected you in order to clear out those cobwebs. Remember, bad energy is letting us know that there needs to be some lingering doubts that need to be cleared out here. And so this is very much in line with the spread that has come out. All right, guys? I'm going to call it, this is your middle of September love check-in, my lovely Leos. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe. All right, hit the bell, do all of that good stuff. Help me continue to grow my channel. I do love all the support that I get from you guys, and I do appreciate the feedback that I get in the comments. So please do not hesitate to leave a comment or ask a question. I do respond to all my comments. All right, guys, but for right now, Leo, you have a wonderful rest of September, and I'll see you in October for the October love check-in. Bye-bye.